Hi, I'm the Amazing Atheist. Welcome to Faith Watch, where we discuss how religion is ruining the world this week. A viewer of Pat Robertson's popular religious show, The 700s Club, wrote in to ask Pat why you would ask that senile motherfucker anything. I have no idea, but she wrote in to ask Pat, is it wrong to use my baby's ultrasound picture as my Facebook icon? Why would it be? What possible objection could God fucking have? I mean, I guess when you worship a guy who flooded the entire world and killed almost everybody just because they didn't believe in him, you can never be too careful. But anyway, Pat's response is quite classic.
But I tell you, there are demons and there are evil people in the world, and you post a picture like that and some cultist gets hold of it, a coven, and they begin muttering curses against an unborn child. I just don't think that this business of, posting the most intimate parts of your body on Facebook, I just can't see it. To me, it's abhorrent, but it isn't necessarily unbiblical. It's just abhorrent.
Obviously, there are probably not too many satanic cultists running around Facebook looking for random images of people's baby ultrasounds so that they can lay down some satanic curses. Ooh, I curse thee, fetus! I curse thee! I mean, also, don't you think that Satan has better things to do? Some loser Satanist is like, Satan, curse this Christian baby! Oh! You think Satan's gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, buddy, I'm right on top of that? If I was Satan, I'd be like, I got other projects in the works, motherfucker. No, I'm busy making gay marijuana legal for transgender school children. Busy guy. I mean, look, surely Satan is already aware of the existence of the baby in your belly, and if he wants to curse that fucking baby, he will do it! He stood in defiance of God! You think he defied God, the creator of the universe, but he's gonna listen to some dweeb on the internet chanting spooky incantations? Now, obviously, there is no God, and there is no Satan. But even if there were, Pat's answer would still be incredibly banal. It would be the inane ravings of a theological nitwit pandering to the lowest common denominator of mental invalids sucking up shit through bendy straws. In other news, Mississippi, the most progressive state in the Union, is very near passing a law that makes church buses exempt from the driver needing a CDL. A CDL is a commercial driver's license. And you need that when you drive a large vehicle like a bus or a semi-truck, because driving a giant bus or a semi-truck is different than driving just a car or an SUV or a pickup truck. There's much more of a blind spot. You're dealing with a much larger vehicle. It doesn't make turns the same way, so on and so forth. That's why we have CDLs, to make sure the people behind the wheel know what the fuck they're doing. But Mississippi wants to pass a law that says, well, people need to know what they're doing unless they're driving a church bus. I mean, what's the fucking theory here? That God is going to intercede and, compensate for the incompetence of the fucking driver? Oh, you don't need a CDL because Jesus has got the wheel. What? In yet more religious news, a public elementary school in Georgia is forcing students to pray. Students who refused to pray were asked to go stand in the hallway while their classmates prayed. One kid, described only as Jamie, was actually told by his teacher that your mother's a bad person because she doesn't believe in God. And Jamie actually was so bullied that he had to leave the school. Not just being bullied by his classmates, mind you, but being bullied by the school staff, the teachers, the principals, so on and so forth. Now, happily, the Freedom from Religion Foundation has filed a lawsuit against this school on First Amendment grounds. Now, the thing that I don't get about mandatory prayer is, don't you think, do you think God wants the insincere prayers of people that you force to fucking pray? Don't you think God could see through that, or does it just not matter? Is he only listening to the words and not caring about the intent behind it at all? If that's the case, God, I'm a devout Christian. I've never doubted your existence for a second, and I accept Jesus into my heart. That was all bullshit, but you know what? I was praying. So God must believe it, because apparently he's just a stupid son of a bitch who can't tell the difference between a sincere prayer and an insincere one, if the Georgia fucking school teachers are to be believed. I know what all you whiny butthurt Christians are saying. When's he gonna go after the Muslims? Relax, motherfuckers, he's about to. A Saudi cleric named Sheikh Bandir al-Kalabila has stated that the earth does not revolve around the sun, but is instead a stationary object and the sun revolves around it. Much of his explanation is theological, but his main argument is actually based on some form of logic. Listen up.
أولاً نحن الآن في أين؟ نذهب إلى مطار الشارقة. نريد أن نذهب إلى الصين بالطيارة. واضح؟ ركزوا معي. هذه الأرض إذا قلتم أنها تدور، إذا خرجنا من مطار الشارقة برحلة دولية إلى الصين، الأرض تدور صح؟ طيب لو وقفت الطائرة في السماء أليست الصين تأتي؟ صح ولا لا؟ تدور تأتي الصين ولا ما تأتي؟ طيب لو كانت الشمس الأرض تدور هكذا، لو تمشي الطيارة ما أدري كم تمشي لن تستطيع أن تلحق الصين، لأن الصين تدور وأنت تدور.
Even the most cursory of examinations into this issue would have informed Sheikh Bandir al-blah-blah-blah, who gives a shit, that the air around the Earth is rotating at the same rate as the Earth itself. It's like water in a pool that happens to be attached to a truck. The truck is the Earth, the water in the pool on the back of the truck is Earth's atmosphere. You know, what he's saying is like, you could never swim to the front of the truck because the truck is going 60 miles an hour and you can only swim 2 miles an hour, so therefore you can never reach the other side of the truck because it's going faster than you can swim. You see how that makes no fucking sense? Yeah, I'm the amazing atheist. Fuck the peace out. Switched it up.
My 30th birthday is coming up in just a couple of days, and if any of you want to give me a gift, please help me to buy a new editing PC for my channel. My current machine is over 6 years old and has started crashing with alarming regularity. If you want to help upgrade this channel and give a wily old geezer like me his birthday wish, then click on the link in the description section down below, and thank you very much.